to discuss hire purchase loans and just run through the order of calculations. Let's say you want to buy a fridge and it's got a hefty price tag of 10,000 Rand. That would be the cash price. But you can buy it on terms, which is over 24 months, and you would have to put down a 10% deposit, and the interest rate would be, say, 15% interest. Now, the interest on hire purchase is always simple interest, so they may not tell you what type of interest it is. Please just presume that it is simple interest. Right, so let's presume you don't have the cash to buy this fridge, and you decide you're going to buy it on terms and take a loan. The 10% deposit means you must put down 10% of the price as cash. So step one is calculate the deposit. Right, and so very often it is 10%, that is quite normal, of 10,000 Rand, and we're going to get 1,000 Rand. That is the deposit. It's actually, I find, very helpful to just put a word in with your answer to say what you're actually finding out at each stage. Otherwise you can become very confused about what your answers mean. The next thing is to calculate the amount that you need to loan. So calculate loan amount. And that is very simple. You just take your cash price, you minus the deposit, and so in this case, the amount loaned is 9,000 Rand. Thirdly, we're now going to calculate how much interest you're going to have to pay on loaning the 9,000 Rand. Now, 24 months is 2 years, so you are loaning 9,000 Rand for 2 years. So let's work it out. It's 15% times 9,000 Rand for 1 year, and times by 2 to get the interest for 2 years. So 15 divided by 100 times 9,000, sorry, that's one too many, equals 1,350. So it's 1,350 times 2 years, times 2, 2,700. So now that is not what you have to pay back, that is just the interest, right? So step 3, we were calculating interest. Now in step 4, you're going to work out what you need to pay. So you must take the loan amount, 9,000 Rand, plus the interest of 2,700, and we're going to divide that by 24. I just want to say that, where's my other color? Okay, this, adding in the loan amount that you've loaned, you've got to repay that back as well. A lot of kids forget and they just take the interest and divide by 24, and you're just paying a few hundred Rand a month, and of course you're not actually paying for your fridge. You're not paying the amount that you haven't yet paid. So please remember to take your loan amount, add it to your interest, and then divide by 24. Right, let's do this. So it would be 11,700 divided by 24, and I get an amount of 4,850. Wrong color. Rand 487 Rand 50 monthly for 24 months. Just remember the calculator gives it as comma 5, and you must remember to add the 0 because we're dealing with money. Now another question might be, what did the fridge cost you in total? So over here we have 11,700 Rand. That is the amount you loan plus the interest, but that is not the total you paid. You must remember to add in the deposit. So the total amount paid for the fridge is actually 10,000 plus the interest. So actually the total paid for the fridge is 12,700. The cash price was 10,000, but the total that you paid was 12,700. Thank you.